Hello my friends. It's very easy to create black background if you have at least one flash. Any black area in our photographs is simply the absence or lack of light. Therefore, when shooting with flashes, we can simply not shine where we would like it to be dark. For example, on the background. Even though I can now see everything very well in my studio, the camera will not see anything without flash because its settings will only allow it to see what is illuminated by very bright light. Let's take a couple of photos. The camera lens is aimed at those colored rolls that are behind me. We shoot without flash and see that is completely black. Thus, this means that we can make a black background from absolutely any background, yellow, green, and even white. Just don't shine on the background and it will be black. Let's turn on the synchronizer. My flash is already turned on and configured. And we will photograph any object on a black background. For example, let it be my hand. Here you are. I just know that some people shoot against any background color and then make a black background in Photoshop. But this takes a long time, first of all, and second, if you have a complex object, for example, like a head of a person with hair. Yes, if the person is not bald, he has hair, and you must cut out each bit there in some way. It's very, very, very difficult. Now, well, even if you do all this, there is still a glare left. The highlight that remains here is the background color you shoot with. You can see it on my shoulders. Accordingly, if you shoot against a black background, then you simply don't have this glare. You will have a smooth gradient that fades evenly to black. Do you see in the photo how everything goes black? In order to make a reflection, you will need this black glossy plastic. It reflects everything you will put on it well enough. You need to place something dark behind it. Then you see it also becomes black, absolutely black. I remove it and it becomes light. If you don't have such black glossy plastic, then you can take regular plexiglass. It's also glossy just under the film now. And spray paint it on one side with black paint. And on the other side, you will have a perfect mirror-like black surface. We have everything ready for shooting. The model will be my old guitar. She won't be all in the frame, but this is part of her. As you can see, even with this light, we get a very good black background. In general, a strip box with a honeycomb and curtains was a good choice for such a shoot. This is an elongated, light-forming nozzle that specifically illuminates exactly the area that you need. In this case, I had to push the plastic very far beyond the desktop. So that I could move this softbox as far as possible from the background. The farther it is from the background, the less light will fall on it. To ensure that the guitar does not have very sharp shadows on the opposite side, I will place a reflector like this. That's it. Here is our photo. As you can see, dear friends, it is not at all necessary to deal with this Photoshop pane in the behind in order to make a black background or reflection. If you set the light correctly, then all this is done with one click on the button of your camera. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments down below. I hope this video was useful for you. Best wishes, goodbye.